gonna put it. Well, I mean, we have towers and things in this one, right? Like, could you-
No, so
There's 2 small wooden towers.
yes, there are 2 small wooden
around the bailey.
towers.
Okay.
So we need to get a couple more.
I could put up more of those, like, you know, just the fucking beanstalk towers that I did, like in Not Quite Bronze.
Do those? How long do those last?
They'll last forever.
Just not necessarily the sturdiest of construction.
Yeah, they can have maybe like 2 people up there.
Like little tiny scout towers.
Yeah.
More suited for like putting in the woods.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
towers, you know?
like that would be a good idea because we can set those up just around the forest surrounding the town,
So something
and
else
then
to
we
do.
can let the Thieves Guild dudes know about that, and then they can have dudes stationed there.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defenses and troops.
Defenses and troops and training and logistics and friends wandering off and trying to wrangle back in.
Yeah,
Welcome back to
we'll
Mad
figure
King,
it
everybody.
out. Hello.
Y'all, all the fun stuff. You find yourselves awakening Thursday, the 24th of May. Day after Adara's birthday. All the girls are none of them returned to the barracks. Not a one.
Did Zuma go with them?
Zuma did not go with them.
Okay.
No, Zuma's still hanging out around the main bailey. She was invited, and she probably should have gone. She's right around the same age, but for whatever reason,
She's too good for them.
maybe a little bit of superiority complex. Too good for them, maybe too good for the booze in town. Who
Trying
knows?
to avoid the slanderous whore. That's the one.
Yikes.
Sorry, go ahead.
And Mark never came back, of course.
Yeah.
Good man.
He's chasing the children around.
Yeah, wherever they are, he is.
Good man.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
All right,
But
well.
Adara can always find her way home.
Walking there might be a bit of a trouble, though.
I didn't say anything about the transport, just finding it.
Well, I think it's time to go wake up the girls.
First thing in the morning?
They got training to do.
Yeah, you head right out. Last you knew, they were at your bar,
Yeah. I'll head back.
keeping it open late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you open the door. Sure enough, spilled across the floor of the bar are all the apprentices and one other person.
Oh?
There's a young boy.
Oh, shit!
He is face down. He's got a simple overcoat on in a nice dark green color. Short cut brown hair, very traditional looking. Maybe 16 years old. Oh, you know this guy.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's Aslo.
Aslo! Okay, the lad. We love that guy. Okay, cool.
Do I?
Yes, we do.
Neat.
At some point, they must have found him,
Cool beans.
and they are all out cold, and sitting at the bar, having a little plate of sausage and eggs is Mark.
Nice. That man did not sleep a wink.
I'm just gonna, I'll like walk past, I'll like step over everybody,
Yeah,
give Mark a pat on the back, give him a thanks. I'm gonna head upstairs to Kay.
he was like, You need me to keep watching him?
No.
Great. And he just goes upstairs with you,
Dope.
and he just hits one of those beds, and he's out. They
Awesome.
didn't even make it upstairs. One did. Amelia's upstairs.
Perfect. Kind of, nah, it's fine. Fucking 4 out of 5 will work. I'll head upstairs to Kay.
Yeah, he's waking up in the process of. He does not get up as early as you, but he is conscious, as there's now some movement going around. Is there something I can help you out with in this fine early hour, my friend?
There is. Do you have any like very loud firecrackers or flashbang?
Oh yeah,
Something
absolutely. I
along
got
those
these thunderstones here, and he just like pulls out a drawer of these little rocks with runes carved upon them. Just like throw this down on the ground, and it'll it's really good for disorientating and scaring away like wild animals and stuff.
Ain't enough to make somebody deaf, right?
Oh, no, not permanently.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll grab one of those and head back downstairs. Thanks, Kay.
Yeah, of course, man. No problem. You need more?
I think this will do.
Okay, just let me know if you need more, man. I keep normal alchemy stuff like that around pretty frequently.
Awesome. Yeah, head downstairs.
Yeah.
Situate myself like right in the middle of all of them. And I'm just gonna huck that bitch.
The screams are immensely satisfying as everybody is rolling around. Adara does not look in the direction of the sound, but she immediately just like starts scrambling and crawling, hits her head on a wall. Aslo immediately goes ass over elbows, starts rolling around, puts his back up against the wall. He draws a belt knife for like a brief moment as he's looking around.
Appreciate the energy, kid. Good
Caroline
morning.
just vibrates in place like a phone. Just
I usually
Maria
stay at
is
the bar.
excruciatingly slow to getting up, but it was much less of like a scream and rise and much more of like a and roll over.
Oh,
You do hear a scream from upstairs,
perfect.
as well as a "I just got to sleep."
It was like 30 seconds. You'll be fine.
Poor Mark.
I just let out a very just billowing good morning, apprentices. Everybody have a good night.
Frida's got tears in her eyes already, as they're all just like clasping their ears.
I'll wait a second for like, the
Yeah.
ringing to stop.
Yeah, they stop mopping, and
Good morning, everyone.
all the eyes are wincing and horrifying. Amelia's stumbling down the stairs. She was just as fucked up as they were. She just managed to get to a bed.
Good for you to join us.
What's going on?
Well, I had the wonderful idea, in my opinion, that
Spellless.
you guys had such a great time last night, right? Last night was great.
I don't think I ever want to be great again.
Perfect. So, to reinforce that point, we have things we're doing this morning.
Well, good, because now's when the suck starts.
You guys have been listening a bit too much to Adzelli, so I shall. You're the one who's been trying to feed him booze this whole time.
Uncle East gave them 50 gold.
Birthday present.
Their birthday. Thank
you.
I'm the only innocent one here.
I'm not smart enough to have a present, but I have money.
Listen, that's always the best gift.
That is the
Exactly.
best present.
Because then you can get
You
whatever
can
you
do
want,
whatever you want, yeah.
including
whatever
illegal
you want.
things.
And they chose to get drunk.
Right. We do need to normalize making it like just give people money on their wedding. Nobody wants your tacky appliances. Like just give them cash.
All right, look, you make a list of appliances you want.
Well,
Fair game.
But then nobody
then you
gets
get, like,
the
4
right
of those
brand, and everybody buys multiple.
My friends that have, they set up those wedding lists or whatever, where it's like you
registries.
buy it and it gets rid of it when you buy it.
Yeah.
And so it's like the exact brand they want. Super easy peasy.
But then you also have boomers that don't know how to use the internet.
Then
And they're
they-
like,
Well, you ask them for
this is
cash. You give your
close
cool
enough
friends the
to-
list.
You give your cool friends the list.
I looked at the list and saw a toaster, so I went to Walmart and picked you up a toaster, and then your friend shows up with the actual toaster. Yeah, that's how you get the doubles.
exactly.
Then all of a sudden you're selling a toaster on eBay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're not selling a toaster on eBay because 10 other motherfuckers are trying to sell their toaster on eBay. Now
The
you need a
ultimate bath
storage
bomb.
shed. Okay, sorry.
Anyhow.
Back to the apprentices. Back to torture.
Yeah, back to the bar.
Brief interlude.
So,
They have not gotten up
You
off
like
the
that
floor.
Ian.
And Amelia has found her place on the
I've
floor.
heard it.
So, everyone, get your things together. Because we have training to be doing.
Adara just kind of like solemnly like hangs her head low and goes, I knew this had happened. I didn't want to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, she seems just about the best for wear.
Yeah.
Good.
You knew what was coming.
Oh, yeah. And
At least she's got that going for her.
don't believe me, we'll have a conversation about the fact that you warned them that I was coming and you guys gave me the runaround around town all night. But that'll come later.
I what? No, I didn't. No, I didn't tell them that you were coming this morning.
No, not this morning. Last night when I was trying to find you guys, and you guys just kept hopping around, avoiding me because, you knew I was coming. But any hosers,
I told them.
everybody get your things together.
Dad, you said you were going to stay 100 feet away at all times.
I was. So was Mark.
Dad, you're
So,
embarrassing me.
15 minutes, everyone outside. And I'll head out.
Yeah, they
Are you
all.
taking Aslo too?
Oh yeah, I'll grab Aslo and drag him outside.
He's a pretty light fellow. He's very well toned for his age, but
I'm bigger.
he sits at that like comfortable, hiker backpacker 150 kind of range. Not
At
not
12 years
nearly.
old, he developed a strict diet training regimen, and now he's jacked.
He's very well toned, but he does not have a strict diet or training by it. Well, he's got strict training, sort of, through his job. But yeah, you drag him outside. The sunlight hits, and he's just like, "Oh, it's so intense." And just like a couple stairs thud down, and he's just like, "Wait, please, I can stand. I can do it.
I'm sure you can.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Nope,
please,
still
no,
dragging.
please, wait." And you just a boot goes, and he's like, "Oh."
And then once we get like full
that's
out,
just
Bummer, man.
gonna suck.
I'll just like set him up.
There's people like out and about in the morning getting breakfast breads and stuff like that. Some of the more artisan people go in shops are open. He's like, "Ma'am, could you please? My shoe is." You're just dragging.
So, have a good night there, friend.
Oh, it was fantastic. See, what happened was
Do tell.
I was at home. Had just gotten off work, and the girls had come by, and they were looking to start with dinner. My father served them, and then mentioned that it was my birthday tomorrow, and they were like, "Oh my God, we just got to celebrate together." And what am I supposed to do? I didn't have work in the morning, man.
Tomorrow is in today, or like tomorrow's in tomorrow?
Tomorrow's in tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And my dad said that he wasn't going to talk to you till today, and so I thought that I'd have recovery time. But
No funny business, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
funny what?
Well, as you know, these are apprentices
Load
of our
shotgun.
group.
Shotgun.
just wanna talk to him.
Just want to talk to you.
You see this bullet
yeah.
right here? Moves a
So-
lot faster after 10.
So, let's say whatever happened last night
Beautiful.
happened. If nothing happened, nothing happened. However, for future reference, totally fine with, hanging out and all that sort of jazz. But they have training to be doing. They can't be distracted by you. Get what I mean?
So you're not dragging me to training?
Oh, no.
No, you're not one of my kids.
No, you should absolutely still drag him to training.
Oh. That's totally correct, sir. And there's absolutely going to be no funny business. Can I crawl home now?
Sure. Now give him like that shove that's like just enough that like just enough to get the point across without just like booting a small child.
He eats shit.
Just awesome. Works for me.
Couple stumbles and then right into the dirt. And he's like, pukes.
Oh, God.
Been there,
And he kind of
kid.
like wipes his mouth a little bit. He crawls over and gets his boot and he turns around and he just kind of goes like, "I'll see you tomorrow, sir." And he just starts hobbling towards the end of town.
Awesome. And I'll wait for the girls. It's only
Yeah.
13 minutes.
The girls come out. They're not doing great.
Awesome.
But they come out, and Maria's rubbing her eyes, and she goes, "Where'd Aslo go?"
Oh, I sent him home.
Like, all the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
To the depths of hell.
Should have just slept in the bar.
Well, hope everyone's ready for a fun and exciting day. Who's excited?
Ooh.
Love the energy. Let's go. And I'll just like herd them
Yeah,
along.
you make those like first couple of steps, and Amelia just immediately pukes on the street, right next to where Aslo did.
Cool.
Yeah. Where are you taking them?
And this is why we learn moderation. So, Frida is going to be going to the first aid tent where
Are you gonna clean up
Derek.
your children's vomit?
All the way
or
to
are you just gonna
Hunter's
leave that
Haven.
in front of the bar?
No, because you said
the
that there was the
Oh.
station that was.
There's
we're
the
gonna sleep in the
small
bar.
thing
Yeah.
at the Bailey,
thought there was
but
some-
Derek was taking supplies.
thought they were sleeping at the
to
Bailey.
location.
I mean, it is a bar.
For the
it's not like it's
doctor training?
Or just like
Okay.
kick something on it.
So yeah, but like, if we'll,
cats.
everybody
Dog
has
over there,
a
yeah.
specific place right now.
Yeah.
So Frida's going to be going with Derek. Amelia is going to be going back to the Bailey with Grugnug.
When one dog or one cat.
Caroline is also going to be going to the Bailey to
And the
be
peas
training
on it,
with
or-
Raymond and Mark. And were you okay with Maria to the Thieves Guild?
This is my puke spot.
Yeah.
And then you said you wanted Adara to work with Kay?
Us and Kay. Yeah. So here's just
Okay.
She has worked with Kay before.
yeah.
But like she'll
Why she
be
knows like abjuration spells.
yeah, but she'll be like because like she was already there with Kay, but now she's gonna go on the trip with everybody. Group bonding.
Group bonding.
And then-
Absolutely.
And then we'll get back to the bar, and then I'll get Kay, and I'll explain training and everything.
All right. Maria does not know where the Thieves Guild is.
No, we're
you're
all
gonna-
going. We're all going.
Everybody's gonna go as a big group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go collect Kay. He is eager to go walk around town. Absolutely, I'm super ready to go. Where are we going?
I'll read off the list to him again, and then we're
Okay.
gonna stop back at the bar, and then you'll take Adara for a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, man. That's fine by me.
Let's go for a walk.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be keeping I'll be keeping a brisk pace.
They are struggling, and Kay is also struggling to keep up because he is a gnome with tiny legs,
That's fair.
and he's not physically adept.
I mean, hell, if he wants, I'll carry Kay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, he'll take that.
Awesome.
More than happy.
Just so the girls see that he's having a good time.
He's having a great time.
He's super tall now.
And he kind of leans down. He's like, "So they didn't drink what I left out for them, did they?"
What'd you leave out for them?
Oh, on the bar, there were the 6 vials of yellow fluid. It's my hangover cure. It instantly cures any effects of alcohol
sweet guy.
Oh,
after the effect. I told them about it last night, and they were like, "Oh yeah, totally. We'll get to that." And then they all fell asleep.
awesome. Yeah, no, they didn't have any of that.
Oh, they should.
They don't.
Yeah, probably, but
They
You're
won't.
gonna let him
they gotta
suffer.
learn.
Sure, man. I don't know what exactly they're learning from that, but whatever you say.
Yeah. Why you don't go out on ragers?
We'll go out on razors.
You certainly do, and Uncle East gives you 50 gold.
Birthday present. They could have done anything with that money.
They could have
coulda
done
got-
anything.
They could have gotten fancy dresses. They could have
Gotten cherry cakes.
cherry cakes, but no, they chose booze.
They chose to drink. I simply gave them the vehicle to do so. There's a difference.
They found a male stripper.
He's a nice woodlands boy.
Yeah.
He's
The perfect facade. The perfect facade.
Aslo's innocent.
Yeah, I'll go around to all those spots. Drop them. Yeah, just drop them off for training. Explain the
Yeah,
whole.
the Thieves Guild's a little iffy about what exactly is going on, but in order to further your relationship, they're more than happy to send her to some basic training.
Yeah.
In fact, they have some new initiates that she can just hop pop right into the classes with.
Perfect. Really try to work on her invisibility thing.
For what?
Go on, show 'em.
She just turns sickly green. Flashes purple for a bit.
Vomits.
Yeah.
She can change herself, and we figured that.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
From the jousting tournament?
Yeah.
She grew fast this month.
Don't read into it.
Protein.
Right.
Protein. They got some
Strict
Easton's
training
protein
regimen.
powder.
Human growth hormone.
A lot of steroids. I
It's
mean,
all the steroids.
I mean, protein.
I mean, protein.
Shit.
I don't do steroids.
I'll do steroids.
Yeah. Drop her
Yeah.
off there. And
You make
keep
your
nosing
you make
around.
your rounds. Poor Adara is just click clacking her stick. She's trying to catch up and like grab a coattail to lead her, and just at no point can catch up to your pace.
I'll slow down just enough that we don't lose her, but
Yeah. Well, she knows where you're going. It's just the act of figuring out how to get there that starts to cause the problems.
we'll slow up just a little bit. Just
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, when you drop off Amelia with Grugnug, he hands you about a dozen river stones with holes carved in the middle of them. And he goes, "There."
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll figure out what they do later.
A quick wisdom check
Okay.
as you look at these, because you have seen things like this before.
You don't
just
even like.
whether or not it
You
would
don't
proc
even
in your
inspect
brain.
it. You're just like, oh, cool.
I've kind of given up on trying to understand what the fuck.
strange lizard man has handed
Just
me
don't
a
know that you don't
small
know,
boon.
So
or just know that you don't know, and that
You said,
therefore you know.
Wisdom
wisdom.
for memory.
Dun, 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 dun.
Have one?
He absolutely
That's why he gets to roll. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, those are sending stones.
Oh.
Fucking dope!
Oh, he's such a dick to Grugnug, bro.
I would
All he's
not,
just trying to do is
I
give you
would
free
not
phones.
say
Wow,
I've been a
that.
dick to Grugnug. I would not say that.
Yeah, and when it kind of procs you, you look back, and they all have a single rune inscribed in them, presumably Grugnug's number.
Awesome.
He got his digits, bro.
Is there one for everybody in the group?
There's a dozen of them. So
Oh.
you got everybody in the group. You can give one to Raymond. You could go give one to Lucian. You could spread them out however you see fit.
Dope.
It's not a bad idea.
Dope.
We could send one to Lucy.
You could give one to Kenosi.
Obviously, he needs one.
He needs one.
It's not even a question.
Kenosi gets one if you let me put on the armor.
It's not a question.
No, he can't talk to anyone but you. It would be no.
He can talk to you.
He could talk to
He
you.
doesn't.
But if he were far enough
talks to Zuma.
away, he might be able to talk to you.
Does. I'm sure he does.
Listen,
You could give
it's
Zuma
not my
one.
fault.
You could give
It is now. I choose to blame
great
you.
idea.
Yeah, you can distribute them. You can then connect them. More runes will appear as more numbers are put onto storage.
Dope.
To assign a call word to activate with the rune. Presumably, for Grugnug, yours is Grugnug. And generally speaking, what you do is you would tune their name. So then you speak name into it, and then it procs the appropriate rune to connect the two-way
Pineapple.
stones.
My safe word is pineapple.
Hey Siri, call Grugnug.
You can set it to a whole phrase if you want.
It's just gonna be those dudes from that
Pineapple juice.
old ass Super Bowl commercial. Sadu!
Just incoherent noises.
Of course, you turn Caroline over for training. When you go up, Raymond's hanging out in the office. He starts off the morning with paperwork, was just getting ready to then go meet some new recruits in your current kind of conscription for some morning training. When you enter in, there is a man sitting at his desk. They're having a meeting. And, just the man I wanted to see. Please, come in. And this old man turns your way with a cob pipe lit in his hands. Aslo's father, Arbor.
Listen, your son needs to stay away from all of my daughters.
He kind of puffs a little bit and he looks at you and, oh, I see you found them.
Sure did.
They abducted my son rather quickly last night.
They sure did.
A wonderful bunch, but a wonderful bunch.
Rowdy ones.
What do you have to say about my kids?
But we're fixing it.
Sally suddenly cares.
I was just talking to your Casterland? Is that the position that you have for Raymond here? He's running estates for you?
Ugh.
Or do you run estates here?
Kind of both. I'm running it, but he's taking care of things when I'm busy.
Right, of course.
You're the
Well, either
figurehead,
way,
he's the...
since I have the two of you here, might I spare a moment of your time?
Of course.
Caroline's like, oh, thank God, and she goes sits outside. My son was in a pretty sorry state this morning, wasn't he?
Oh, he sure was. All of them were, really.
That's going to make this request that I have of you a little harder for you to consider, I suppose.
Oh?
Adopt my son, please.
He turns 16 tomorrow and has been desiring more status.
Okay.
He's far too inexperienced still for Master of the Wood, and there is still the matter of other woodsmen that are more capable than him for that position when I inevitably retire. And I don't think that it's truly what he desires. I don't think that he wants to go travel to far-off lands and get in too much trouble necessarily, but I think that he might have some desires on leaving the immediate area, testing his skills and learning some new ones. And since you guys took over town, he's been incredibly interested in the guard force and joining you against the government. You know how young boys are.
Okay.
He did get himself arrested.
Fight the power.
After getting sentenced to execution for major vandalism, but vandalism nonetheless.
Fuck the Mad King.
Getting conscripted for a short period of time, and then it turns out that he wasn't magical at all, and losing his internship that he'd never admit, but kind of excited about. He's been having troubles focusing with his current job. And so I'm here to request that if you have someone to train him
You wrecked his fucking world when you told him to go home this morning.
or somewhere to send, I would be greatly appreciative. Because the skills that he seeks, he cannot find with any of his own people.
What specific skills are those?
Well, he is a very accomplished woodsman and archer. He's interested in swordplay. You know, young boys.
I can help with that.
He's interested in more militaristic scouting. Not just hunting, but true tracking. He wants to know the land to the level that a warrior does.
I would be more than happy to train your child.
His birthday is tomorrow, and I thought that the best gift that I could give him would be a final day of freedom before consigning himself to his dreams. But, seeing as the events of last night ended the way they reportedly did,
Sounds like he got a lot of freedom.
if he recovers, which young men tend to, perhaps tomorrow would be a good starting day.
Well, if that's your wish, I can oblige by that. However, I will say, there is no better time to start training than the present. So, if you wanted to send him by today, be more than happy. But I understand your reservations.
You are cruel in the way that is best suited for a leader.
What?
However, he is still my son. I will give him today.
Very well.
Thank you. I'm glad that he didn't make too big of a fool of himself last night for you to not consider this proposal.
Well, what I don't know won't hurt him.
Ah. To not investigating the matter.
Indeed.
And he leaves.
Jesus.
Awesome possum.
Yeah, Raven takes Caroline. You end at the bar. Back with Kay and Adara. You just want him to keep teaching spells?
Yeah, keep teaching spells. He so far has been just doing a good job. As soon as when we got him that the reading stone. Yeah, we'll just have her hang out with him, learn more spells, learn some more just basic
Okay.
arcane knowledge if he has it until a more suitable.
Alchemy is pretty different from wizardry
Yeah.
in a lot of ways, but there are some spells that carry over.
Okay.
And so he's not going to necessarily be able to help her with truly becoming a wizard. But
What I
he can give her,
actually-
he's got maybe
so-
a spell or two that you could give her.
And while she's working with him, I want her to be trying to use her sport talent to like, I don't know, for lack of better words, like assist with what he's got going on.
Yeah.
Like
Increase her helpfulness.
exactly.
Of course.
And yeah.
You head out. Morning plans?
Yes. I want to make flyers to post around town. Specifically recruiting anyone of musical.
For Fuck the Mad King Day.
Well, I'm not putting that on
Oh,
there yet.
okay. You're just looking for musical talent.
Yes, we're going to be holding auditions.
When?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Or an unnamed holiday.
So we're going to make a flyer.
Let's see here. So that is Thursday the 9th.
And then I'm going to take my flyer to the big board in town, as well as let the criers know they need to cry about this.
They've got no problem with that. Yeah. They'll read it out the day before your sister's funeral. Interesting timing.
And then I am.
Sorry, it'd be Tuesday. It'd be a couple days before.
Okay, that makes it better.
Fantastic.
And then I'm going to go talk to Kay.
Tuesday the 7th. You set out the flyers, you head over, get to the bar. There are 5 vials of orange liquid upon the bar.
Sniff it.
Non-alcoholic. Smells like a potion.
Put it back down. I walk upstairs.
Yeah, you walk upstairs. Kay and Adara are happily working away at something.
Okay. Hey, Kay.
Oh yes. Hello. How's it going?
Good. How are
2
you?
friends in one day. This is the best day ever.
Aw.
Um,
I love that man.
What can I do for you?
well, I was hoping
Mm-hmm.
you would have the ability to make big explosions.
Like fanciful explosions or like destructive explosions?
Like, let's blow up an army explode.
Oh, I might be missing a couple proper ingredients for that. A lot of things that that produce high explosives are relatively dangerous to just kind of keep laying about, so I don't usually keep them stocked up. But yeah, I could most certainly find some things and get some things put together.
Okay. Do you need us to go gather anything specifically, or give you?
Adara can find the things that he.
Well, so long as I've got Adara, that should be just fine.
Okay. Well, yeah. So like, just
Make it part of twinning.
perfect. Just make a lot.
How much is a lot? Like 5?
Like enough for an army.
So, what is how much would like one blow up a building?
I could most certainly make one that blows up a building. Generally speaking, if you want something like, are you throwing it? Are you setting it up and reeling a line out from it? Do you want it to have like a trigger word
Tell them
from a
about the
distance?
landmines.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
Do you
let's-
want pressure sensitive? What kind of explosive are we talking here? Because if you want something that's handheld, I can't quite do a building. You know, that's just really concentrated, and we don't have anything around locally that's very good for something like that. So we need to make it like really big for a building. So something that's like a backpack size that you could just set up, and then you could run a line out through from it, or you could magically activate. Would work out just fine. But that takes a lot of stuff.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like several in the ground, like but very shallowly in the ground. So that when like an army walks across it, we could do like a trigger word like you mentioned and just blow up.
Oh, like the tiny traps that Bloodfist had me made way back in the day.
Sure.
Yeah, that's how we caught him originally.
That's sad. Okay, and then also some
Told the truth.
that like people standing on the walls can throw.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can make some handhelds, and I can make some bigger ones to kind of bury.
Perfect.
Some tiny traps and some little hand grenades.
Yeah, that sounds great. And then also I have some things for you.
Zings?
Yeah, some things.
One of the greatest zings in life is zings.
So I have this these coral pieces that I got from this, I don't know, underwater place.
Oh, coral. I've never seen coral before.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna give him the pink fire and the pink horn coral. And the orange fire coral. And the white horn coral.
And what do you desire him to do with these?
Whatever he can.
I don't have my list of what they do on hand.
So
exactly.
the pink ones are both the healing, the white is constructing magic items, and then the
Orange.
Orange
Fire.
stores lightning spells.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so he gets 2 of the orange fire, but the rest of them he only gets 1.
Well, it's fantastic. I can probably whip up some potions or something like that.
Yeah, whatever you can come up with, man. Like free reign. Go nuts.
As far as this white one goes, though, with constructing magical items, I don't build anything other than potions.
Oh, like it wouldn't help with these bombs or anything?
Probably not.
Oh.
If it's just like an item that gets enchanted.
Do you think Amelia would have better use out of that then?
She's an enchanter, so probably.
Okay, well, I'll
Because
just
I can't enchant things. I just make potions.
Right. I'll just keep that one and give it to her then. Yeah. Thanks, Kay.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
Have a good time, man.
You know what? You have a good time too.
I will. And then oh, what were those potions on the bar?
Oh, those are hangover cures. They cure any effects of alcohol just about instantaneously.
Why would you want that?
Oh, well, I whipped them up. All the apprentices showed up last night, and they were super hammered. And so I whipped it up for them, and they were like, oh, yeah, we're totally going to drink them in the morning. But then Uzel showed up and just, like, took them. And so they didn't drink any of them, except for Adara when she came back. She just got one. Because, you know, they're just there.
But why would you want that? The hangover is part of it.
Hangover. It's part of the pleasure.
Oh, I mean, they're pretty popular at the bar. A lot of people buy them.
Oh, well, maybe people are spending money on them,
Masochist?
I guess. Capitalism, right?
Yeah, you know, Phil was just like, hey, man, you're not doing anything, so whip up something that'll be useful at the bar. And I can't make booze,
Weaklings.
you know, so.
Fair.
So I made the anti-booze.
Okay.
Anti-booze.
Weaklings.
Okay. See you later, Kay.
It's cherry flavor if you're interested.
It's like that nasty cough syrup.
Orange color, cherry flavored.
So I leave Kay's room and walk back downstairs, and I want to make a stealth check.
Yeah.
What?
24.
To swipe.
Is there anybody else around?
No.
Perfect. I can pocket one.
Well, Mark's passed out upstairs. But
Just one.
also a perception when you leave the room.
Take all of them.
No.
Okay. You don't hear Adara berating Kay for telling you that she drank one of the hangover cures.
I don't care.
You're just lucky it was at Zelly. She's probably not going to tell him.
I didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do to them. I would have protested.
Yeah. The morning shift.
Hell are you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm digging that moat. I think that's gonna take up a lot of my time for this month. So going at that
Yeah.
as much as I can.
At some point, midday, you see Amelia and Grugnug comes out, and they're surveying the broken down and wrecked pieces of walls, and begin casting spells, and it starts repairing itself.
Dope.
Your day.
My day. I would like to write a letter.
Okay.
I want.
Are you literate?
Yes, I am literate. Okay.
In multiple languages.
Multiple languages, and I do quite enjoy poetry. Regardless, I want to write a
Spit
letter
some bars.
to my brother,
Okay.
specifically Ovitor,
Okay.
the younger brother,
Yeah.
and I wanted to say, under the false name of Deer, because we talked about it, D-Y-R, not D-E-R. That's lame.
Code name.
Codename Deer. I want to tell him that I am okay, and I have found a source of income, and I'm currently trying a plan to see what's going on over there. And I would also like to ask him how everyone else is doing, particularly how Svas is doing.
How do you send this letter?
That's what I was about to find out.
I don't know, Ian. How am I gonna send this letter?
Because I don't know.
So you were
Is there,
currently
like-
you were currently in a kingdom that is at war with your people. So you can't just like
Can't
pay
go to
a
the post
runner,
office,
You know?
yeah.
You can't just pay a normal message carrier to send it.
Too bad you don't
You
know
do
anyone
have
that works with animals.
A friend
Hey,
that sends carrier birds frequently to friends
Just
and
did it
other
like
places.
2 days ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got another one? I'm gonna go
I can
up
do
to
another
you.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, hey,
Hey,
could you do me a favor?
it depends, I guess, on what the favor is.
I haven't really asked you for much, but could you send this letter?
What a way to start. Jesus.
I have a way with words.
I have a way with words.
It's all the poetry.
It's poetry. Exactly. Could you send this letter to my acquaintances? Friends?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could get over up to the Great White North?
Whew, that's pretty far. I mean, how cold is it there? Like,
Pretty. I'm gonna like blow out some ice.
that cold?
About that cold, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I gotta convince a bird that can handle that kind of weather, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know that the birds here are used to that.
Luckily, you're coming up on summer at least. So
Yeah.
there are plenty of birds heading north currently.
Yeah.
You could find a goose.
So, yeah, I'll, do you want me to send it now? Or can I get to that later? Because I'm kind of digging this moat.
I mean, like, how long would it take?
I gotta find a goose or something. Someone that, can go that far north. I'm
Some
not-
duck that's on his way.
Yeah. I can't really send a falcon
Here,
or a
about.
sparrow.
If you do it now
probably.
and find it, I'll cover for your dig spot till you get back.
Works for me.
Do you have a shovel?
Nope.
How do you
I'll take
dig?
your letters in my badger mouth.
All right, she's leaving. Guess I'm gonna start digging.
Sure, you could find a
People are
shovel
walking
somewhere.
by complaining about the new construction getting in the way of like the major roadway and how it's having to expand onto like
I'm gonna
people's
pull out my
property.
sword and look at them.
A couple people stop and are like, "This is gonna be good."
I'm gonna start trying to dig with the sword.
Roll me something.
Roll me something.
I don't know.
Dear
How do you
God.
dig with this sword?
He attacks the ground.
You
Make
could
an
break
attack
your
roll.
fucking sword doing it.
No. I'm just like,
You'll
like
absolutely
stabbing it.
You'll at least dull your blade.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh,
put it in
dude,
a little
it's a
bit.
good thing you know somebody who can repair arms and armor. Fucking got you.
Put it in a little bit.
You got
like,
two enchanters in your
wedge
party.
it.
One
You know,
is
you
apprentice,
like
one's a master.
you like put it in a circle and like wedge it
Yeah.
a little bit, move
then
it
you're just,
around,
like,
and then
hand
just like
scooping?
hand scoop out the circle. Yeah.
Cool.
This man has enough money to buy like 1,000,000 shovels.
You could literally
just
pull out like
refusing.
a copper piece and look at just about any passing person
All right,
and be
you
like,
know what?
sell
Fine.
me a shovel.
Fine. Good man.
Yeah,
First-
you
first
stop
person.
at yeah, it's just some guy.
Can I get a shovel?
A woman.
I
I'm gonna pull out my sack of gold. It's just empty like this. Wait,
It's gonna clink a little.
shovel.
yeah, okay, I'll go find you a shovel.
Yeah. Shovel first.
I gotta run all the
I'm
way
gonna slip
home
him a
then if
copper
I-
piece.
Okay, that should probably be good enough. Yeah, he just like walks to the nearest property and talks to the person, gets a shovel, comes back. You pay him, he goes and splits 50-50 with whoever the homeowner was.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna continue
Tips his
to
hat and
dig.
heads on. Yeah, it's easy to get a shovel. You go send a messenger to the desired people.
Got these fucking hands.
Anything for the rest of the day? After you kind of organize the apprentices?
Yeah,
Spend
get
your time
the-
going and checking on them or something?
I'll get the apprentices set. I am going to head to the Bailey, see if there's any paperwork or reports of extreme notice. And after that, I'm just going to be with Raymond training troops.
Cool. Easy peasy.
Find like a goose or something. It's gonna
The
stop
day
a random
comes
goose.
to an end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody reconvenes. The girls look haggard and exhausted. Adara has just like twigs in her hair and dirt all over. But she looks the best out of everybody
Because she was okay. She took one of the potions.
because she cured her hangover.
I'm gonna roll wisdom. See if I.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems. Oh, I mean, shit.
Sense motive.
Pretty sure that's going to be a 22.
She's pretty cheery.
But she was
Compared to everybody else.
she also was looking the best this morning.
She was.
I'll let it slide.
How's Maria looking?
She looks terrible.
Perfect.
She like
Perfect.
crawls back in. She's overcome the hangover. She like sits down and she's like, the lunch was so small and they didn't get us dinner and I'm starving.
So like the effects of the hangover are actually passed now,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Wow.
The effects of the hangover, because it's been a full day, the effects of the hangover are effectively gone.
Bummer. I was gonna sleight of hand her the potion, but
She's like, I puked like 3 times. Everybody in the class
I
had to
thought
wear a
about
mask
removing
around me
sickness
so I
on
would
some of
know their
them.
identity. I didn't get to make any friends. I didn't talk to any of them anyway, but you know, the option would have been nice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get some food.
Picking locks is kind of cool though.
You don't have big logs?
Well, it was just an introductory class.
I can't do that.
Yeah? I bet you just punch them open because you're super strong.
Yeah, that's usually what I try first. But if you could just pick them, then I could save my punchies for later.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You're
can
never
do-
out of punchies. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll work
I
on
only
that.
have 5 around.
That's all.
They didn't let
5
me keep any
punches
of
in
the
6
tools
seconds, bro.
because, you know, I don't belong to the guild. But
Oh, we can change that.
are you going to sign me up full time?
Do you want to?
Not really. No.
Okay, then no. But we can buy tools.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I could practice a little more frequently, I guess. It's not terrible. But I just kind of really want to get some food in my stomach and go hang out with Turk Russell.
Yeah.
What a man.
Probably won't come with you.
That's
Over
okay.
So sad, bro. I'm sorry.
Make sure she has an extra bread or something.
Yeah, it gets a little extra bread in her stomach.
And then, yeah.
Anything for the rest of the gals?
I
Amelia complains about having to build walls.
glare at Zuma.
Yeah. Zuma's hanging out with Turt Russell.
What the fuck does she do with her time? What does she do all day?
Nothing.
She lounges mostly.
Nothing.
She spends most of her day lounging around, and then when people kind of come in and out, she just very obviously listens into the conversation.
That's okay.
She's just
I have tasks
think
for her.
basic mean girl.
Yeah.
Other than that, she hasn't done much.
I have a question for Grugnug.
Yeah, you approach Grugnug.
Grugnug.
He's currently setting some new sticks at his little nest that he has, and he has some stones with him. Some actually really neat crystals.
What you got there? No. I get it.
He kind of gets one of the sticks and one of the rocks, and he kind of like clicks them together a couple times, like, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, do you have any like sort of magical device, where we could like, maybe like a bag where you put in a letter and it immediately goes to the other bag with the letter or something like that, or even like maybe even like a sending stone, something like that might work.
He just points at Oozle.
Yeah, wait, I got to me. I was gonna to distribute those.
You're like
Sending
walking in
stones.
from training, Caroline's
But-
dragging herself behind you. Grugnug just points as you walk through the door.
I want two that are specifically attached to each other. Separate from.
Want your own line? You don't want to be on the
I
family
want my
line?
own line. I don't want to be on the family
plan.
Oh, so you can just set it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how to do it.
He goes,
Okay. Hey, Oozle. Can I get 2 sending stones?
I have enough to give you one
Why not 2?
because everything else, or the rest of them are gonna be divvied out.
Grugnug, can I get another sending stone? Thanks, man.
So,
I'm gonna like flick him a gold piece. Don't worry about it.
roll like an intelligence or a knowledge check.
okay. Knowledge
Appraise would be good.
Praise? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've just offended him.
I didn't. Maybe 16.
Sending stones are worth just under like 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh.
Yeah. You flick him a single gold piece, and he just kind of like looks, and he's like,
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Sweet.
So
Sweet.
everybody in the party gets one. All the children get one.
okay,
Raymond and Derek both get one.
nice.
And then the last one will be going to Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You can send a runner out to not quite Bronze to go catch up with him.
And we'll get with Amelia and Grugnug and get everybody's words and pair them all together.
Yeah, it's a very simple process. You tap the stones together, a rune shows up, you say the mnemonic, and then it's connected.
Instead of like, so for Jimmy's, instead of just Jimmy, it's going to be Jimmy.
Jimmy. You guys can say your words
It
for
has
each
to-
other
it has to.
however you desire.
Yeah. Contact names, you gotta have the photos, you gotta have the associated emojis.
And beyond that, that was all I had. Oh, no. So I have this, so I gave Amelia those like crystal gems that I found with coral.
Yes.
I'm also going to give her and Grugnug that sapphire gem that I found in the dungeon.
Okay.
I'm going to ask them just like, what is this thing?
Oh, that reminds me.
Did you show us how to use these things? Because I don't think NVIDIA, I don't know that, like, I know.
We'll have a little crash
course.
course. We'll have a little crash course.
Because right now it's just like
I got all I
around her
need from
ear.
Grugnug.
Oh, yeah, you don't have fucking hands. You have the fucking druid vestments, right? You have a little
Yeah.
vest on your rabbit.
There are
have
some
pockets?
smaller stones, so.
Does it have pockets?
Oh, yeah.
I literally just, like, the one you gave me, I just put, like, her ears through it, and it's sitting, like, at the base of her ear on top.
That fucking works. Just a little earpiece.
Yeah.
We'll get it like a piercing.
Literally, it's
I
an
need that
earpiece.
fortitude save from you today.
Yeah.
The the most anticlimactic
that's a-
roll. Just like,
17.
17 is sufficient.
yeah.
While we're given things, I'm
Like,
going
didn't
to
even
give
No.
2 red horn corals to Amelia / Grugnug.
What do those ones do for me again?
Binds enchanted item to user.
Ah, perfect.
The 2 white horn corals, constructing magic items. And
Yeah, Grugnug is incredibly interested.
Perfect.
you know what? I think I'm also going to give them the yellow horn coral. No, I think I gave that to you. Did I give that to you?
You gave me yellow horn coral, soft white coral, and yellow branch coral. 2 of the white and 2 of the yellow branch.
Perfect. Yes, that is it.
Primo. Yeah, Amelia looks over the stone with Grugnug's help. He takes her like into another room, and you hear like some muffled whispering back and forth and stuff. And then she comes out. It's a spell stone, kind of like a Gem of Wonders power, but it's specifically bound to a single spell. It's a lesser shielding. The magical power comes back to it naturally. It's very small. I think it only would be able to cast maybe once a day, maybe once every other day.
That's what she said.
Neat. Thank you.
Of course.
So it's just cast. You can cast shield on yourself. Once
Yeah, it's
day?
a lesser version of shield. It's +2 to AC.
Oh, dope. Dope. Add that to my thing.
And did you have anything specific that you wanted us building with these crystals or these corals?
Well, again, we need these defenses built.
Bombs.
So
Landmines.
the K's working on it. These are the enchanters.
Explosive lightning landmines. What? I don't know, bro. I'm a barbarian.
So, yes, focusing on the walls. If you can get enchantments on the walls, make them stronger.
They're very big. We've been going around. We've been repairing the sections that are crumbled and destroyed. And I was going through and doing some minor fireproofing magic.
Very good. Just keep focused on that.
Okay.
Because we're gonna, at least my initial idea. So there's like the wooden wall that goes like, what is it, like 60% around the town, and then
Yeah.
there's like the super busted down area. So, like, yeah, because it's gonna take a while to get these.
Could take years to get proper stone walls built.
Yeah. So yeah, if we can focus on getting these wooden walls built up and strengthened, instead of them just being like single
earth
fucking
element
posts,
Right.
like make them a little bit deeper.
At least something.
Exactly. That's something we can have like posts along the walls, like that
Yeah.
sort of deal.
Yeah.
Could, like, fill it
So yeah,
with
they
water.
can help with that.
Eventually.
And once we get the stone in to actually start building
I don't know.
actual walls, that'd be good. That'd be dope.
So, you know what you could do?
Cool.
You could fill it with water. You could put like dangerous fish in there.
In the moat. Where am I gonna get the dangerous fish?
I don't know. You're the druid.
I can't just spawn that.
To them. There's a river over there. There's an ocean over there. Figure it out.
Get a fucking kraken in our moat. What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
I mean, I can be the kraken in the moat sometimes, but
I mean, hold on now.
I mean, you mean like a permanent danger source.
Let's not get away from that. Like, what do you like? Actually, like,
yeah, I can be a shark. I can be a giant
Okay,
fucking squid.
What if you go get shark?
well, it's
You're gonna try to maintain a saltwater
this-
moat.
exactly.
Are you gonna maintain a saltwater?
I'm not the druid.
So like, okay. So like, can you like legit become a kraken? Is that like a fucking thing you can do?
Can you become a giant
Kraken,
squid, right?
no, but giant squid, yes.
So essentially,
yeah.
Kraken's just,
Invasion
like,
happens. And they
giants.
start to get close.
Listen, I already thought about this. I was thinking about becoming a shark, wading in there, and just jumping out of the water and snatching them.
Num-nums.
freshwater sharks.
We need to get
Something could happen.
we need to get some sort of like enchantment or something, like a mirror image sort of deal, where like they think there's like many sharks in there.
Or you could just put many sharks in there.
But it's not how it works.
I am more than happy to wrestle a shark with my bare hands.
If you can find a freshwater shark to throw in this fucking moat, by all
Go into
means.
the river.
I know a place.
And he was never seen again.
He was never seen again.
You know a place?
No, but I'm assuming that my homeland would have piranhas.
Absolutely.
I was totally
100%.
thinking about piranhas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. So maybe you drop
It's
off
just a mini
Zuma.
freshwater shark.
Maybe
Okay,
you drop off Zuma.
wait a minute. No, Zuma's just gonna start. This is how we found Amazon. Okay, so Zuma's gonna start
Where's Jeffrey?
sending letters home and saying, "Okay, moms, I need this. I'm out here in the wastelands.
And
Please."
they're just gonna ship
Yeah,
50
To her, probably.
yeah,
piranhas
yeah, absolutely.
through
Dude, you
I was
should,
just-
Yeah.
we should convince her to
Are
do
you-
that.
You might
you
have to
telling me
open
they
up
wouldn't?
a lane.
I was just gonna say we can just go drop off Zuma and then be like, hey, payment for returning my sister.
I'm gonna
I
need about like 100 piranhas.
I need about 100 piranha.
No, the payment for returning the sister is its Ellie's self-worth. That's
And about 100 piranhas.
And maybe about 100 piranhas.
Yeah.
If we could swing it. I'm cool with
Sweeten
50.
the deal.
I'm cool with 50.
As you guys have this conversation, Caroline approaches.
Yes?
She's got a big old plate of food and she was scarfing down like crazy. Sorry, I overheard that you were trying to transport things great distances.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful information necessarily, but when I was running in the jousting tournaments, there was a kid who had the potential for teleportation with his sport talent.
Okay.
What?
He never quite developed it though before his time came up, and he went to the camp just before the Bronzeshire tournament.
So there's a possibly
If we still have to figure out.
dead child out there with
Like-
this pilot?
I don't know if he's dead or not. I don't know how the camp works. They try really hard to keep that information from you. But, you know,
so looks like
maybe-
we're going to the camps tomorrow.
maybe they stay alive.
We need the one who teleports.
Well, for you all, but that's what comes.
Transport my goods.
Piranhas.
There were a lot of really good kids that went there.
We don't even know where the fucking camp is.
I have a note
rough
here.
Estimate of where a camp.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Magic Kid Camp. Likely near one of major forts.
Wow.
That's what the note says.
Wow.
Big tower.
Of which there are a good deal.
Big tower where mages hang out. Great divide into Great Plains Lone Tower.
There you
Luckily,
go.
we have
The
it.
lone tower narrows it down.
There we go.
That's all the information I have.
I know.
Camp by fort.
I feel like I also
Magic
have
Kids Camp.
a
by
note,
fort.
but it's probably even less helpful.
Gotcha. Piranhas.
And we have
Well-
a child who can tell us where things are.
Like piranhas?
That
Or the-
she can, however, the camp is almost certainly guarded, like
Guarded
magically.
heavily. Probably.
And
It's got to be guarded at least magically because the people they keep in there are magical. And magical prisoners need magical prisons. Right.
good thing I don't rely on magic
Well,
Besides the gods.
that information.
that I forget to use.
That information is helpful. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Raymond also sitting about the table as you guys were talking about the walls would bring up. Through my travels moving refugees around, and I did send a couple of my people out to divert some of those flows inward, especially for more able-bodied folk. The good kind, the strong kind that we want. I had heard about somebody else, a knight in blue armor. Perhaps
yes,
you had heard about him.
we have.
Apparently everywhere he goes, earthquakes follow.
Oh.
And I don't know exactly what that cryptic message that was given to me means, but any fellow like that would surely be a fellow worth shaking hands with and sharing a pint over.
And we have to find the archer, right?
There is also, yeah, the archer guy, Italian.
Yes.
Wait, but don't you,
are aware of.
not
Can't
drink?
wait.
Oh, well, you know, I'll drink juice. Good waters. You can have a pint of anything, it's a measurement.
This is a fact.
I might go back to my pint of ale.
Yeah, to your real pint.
Yeah.
Gives it a
Just because
inquisitive
I
look
keep
of
my
like,
body pure. I know you guys drink
Just like-
plenty, and so, you know, share a pint it's an expression. You know the expression. You're smart folk.
I think
I don't associate with dumb folk.
I think
Besides
that this
maybe a
whole
few.
campaign, Oozle has had like 2
pretty
drinks.
smart myself.
Very pointed.
All right.
All right, I think that's
Oh,
it
when
for
the
the night.
ghost returns, you owe it to Deering.
All right.
What does it want?
I don't know.
You
What
guys
is geese like?
awaken in the morning at your own time, at your own leisure. Keeping the apprentices on kind of the same schedule. Are you taking Maria to the Thieves Guild again?
Yeah, unless there's opposition.
You have no problem with that?
No.
I'm gonna wake up earlier.
She gives you
than
kind of
them.
like she like gives hopeful eyes, but you're still asleep by the time that Oozle's rousing apprentices
Well,
and
she
trying to take them.
didn't say she doesn't want to
She's
go.
like,
She didn't want to go permanently.
Yeah, that is true.
If she would have said, I
She
don't want
is
to go.
a wonderful introvert that does not fully state what she wants.
I'm gonna wake up earlier than them. Go to the place where they come.
You wake up 1 minute earlier than Oozle.
And just start.
Do one more push-up, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the thing, the bar where they all meet. Go to training, or is it the Bailey?
it's the Bailey.
Bailey. And I'm gonna start cranking out like 2001 push-ups,
Nice.
right in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you wake up, and just as like your eyes are flittering open, East is getting down and starting push-ups. And he just stares at you when he does them.
It's kind of gay, bro.
Are his
Socks
socks
on.
Are his socks on? You just woke up. Do you sleep in socks? No one sleeps in fucking
Yes, I do.
Then you're fucking weird.
Good for you.
Well,
Gotta keep the feet tender for the wife, you know.
Or for the homies.
The betrothed.
And I'm gonna start
You're not
doing
married
like,
yet.
start doing like back claps.
Are you betrothed? Oh, you got a fiance.
Front claps. Yep.
Absolutely. Just showing off.
Maybe just
The
like even do
waifu.
like the freaking one move where you just have no arms and you're just like.
That's not a thing, my guy.
I was trying to think of the movie reference, but I
heroic.
couldn't remember the movie.
Do you wish to blow your breath attack like an avatar?
Yeah.
I will
Like
allow that.
Aang.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
do
I do.
so.
Yes.
There's
It
an
also
icy spot
cools
on the
you
floor.
down as you.
you can only use it once a day.
Flavor.
I'll give him like 5 push-ups off the one breath attack. It's a 30-foot cone. He generates enough force.
It's one sustained breath of
And then,
5
and then as soon as it goes back down, I'm gonna land on the pinkies. Just,
No.
You get the apprentices together and begin shipping them out. You just kind of let them walk on their own to places. Maybe take Adara to the bar.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
escort Adara. Everyone knows where they're supposed to
You
be.
get to the front gate and the woodsmen are already opening it, and you see Aslo is currently, he's got a bow slung over his back with a little thing of quivers. He's got this hodgepodge leather armor on, and he just, chest puffed out proudly, takes his first couple steps and immediately looks at you and just like,
is that
She's gonna
the,
"Good
get the
morning, sir."
That's gonna get the most shit-eating grind.
is that the kid you were talking about?
I am reporting for my first day. My father said that you're going to take me on as one of your apprentices.
I sure did. Adara, inside. I'll call Kay down. All right. Hope you're ready.
Absolutely. I've never been more ready. What you guys did last week was really cool. And I just, ever since you guys came to town, things have just been really different, and I want to be part of it.
I'm glad. We're gonna go for a run.
Oh God.
Where to?
I'm gonna bust up out of the door. You said we running, bro?
Sure did.
Or
Hell yeah.
1,001 miles.
Still sleeping.
So,
Zuma comes out. We're taking a run.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna look at you
Show
just
him
like
up,
that.
little lady. Show him up. Show him up.
yeah, you in?
She kind of like, she looks Aslo up and down. Yeah.
Looking for this.
All right. And
This bitch thirsty.
yeah, we're just gonna
Aslo gets very
run.
uncomfortable.
We're just gonna run.
He goes,
Oh.
no destination in
Nothing wrong
mind.
with that. Like,
Are we leaving town, sir?
but
Maybe.
I feel
Might I
like she's
recommend
the
some hills
epitome
towards
of
the north that would be good for
phrase
redoubts?
That's popular right now. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's too much.
Where would be like, for lack of better word, is there a beach nearby?
A beach.
Going towards the ocean
We're
is
in the middle of the forest.
nasty cliffside.
Yeah, about how far?
It's 12 miles to the coast. It's
that's
not
not
it's
bad.
not terribly far. It's a good hike distance for sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent run.
What's your move speed? Good. In
But
your armor?
it's all nasty, jagged cliff. The nearest beach is that tiny little port at Not Quite Bronze.
Okay. No, we're just gonna. Yeah, I mean, hell, we can go for the hills anywhere that's gonna be, a really rough run, and we're just gonna do it
Hey, if you guys see a goose, let me
until.
It's gonna be
The
like
goose has already been sent out.
Yeah.
yeah, but when
You're
it
looking
gets
for
back,
more?
when it gets back, it's gonna ask a big favor of him.
When
I
it comes
told him
back
he's
next year.
yeah.
Not that
Take it
smart.
a long time to get back.
Yeah, we're gonna run until Aslo breaks, and then we're gonna run some more,
Okay.
God.
and then we'll run home.
Aslo a D20, get Zuma a D20. You're joining them?
Yeah.
All right. First leg, fortitude saves.
$23.
I got 30.
30. Nice. Zuma, not doing terrible at all. 24. Something right around. Aslo, though, as you begin jogging and trotting, you get outside the city gate, and he starts kind of leading because he's the one who knows where the hills are. that he
Also,
was talking about.
I meant to say this, and I got distracted. Caroline's gonna run with us.
Caroline's running as well. One more D20 for me.
Fantastic.
Caroline with the lowest roll. At her level, that is 17. Still not terrible by any means. As Aslo kind of starts leading, he's kind of looking back, and he is, as he's jogging, actively talking to you about these hills. He's like, now, in town we don't have anything too terribly great. They're all rolling and mostly made for farmland and stuff. The forest, of course, was stayed very well managed. The trees are relatively sparse at this point. But these couple of hills, you go just a little bit towards the top. It is a height advantage if you want any forward positions for any kind of softening enemy blows or anything like that. And yeah, he's giving you the rundown as he nat 20s his first fortitude save.
Dope.
And is not going to have to make a save on the second.
Dope.
Second bout, second leg.
Oh no.
Our table.
17.
Oh no.
17
I got a net
Did
20.
you roll like a 3?
and an unnat 20. That's not very good.
Switching
You are
D20s.
huffing and puffing.
Are you running in your armor?
You're starting to feel it
No.
pretty good. Zuma's keeping up just fine. Caroline's not quite lagging behind, but she wants to.
Yeah, it's fine.
She doesn't do a lot of cardio.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's why we're doing it.
It's fine.
Third leg. Aslo keeping up.
Damn.
Zuma's
Almost
doing
a nat
good.
20.
Caroline's struggling.
Almost. Almost a net 20.
29.
29 is good.
34.
Good. This is about the point when Aslo shuts up and just kind of runs. He's not wearing out necessarily, but he is most certainly now feeling like he's running.
Dope.
And we'll do one more quarter to end the day.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Question.
Yeah.
Would my mercy fatigue
Absolutely would apply if you failed a fortitude save.
dope.
That's what hits first is a fatigue penalty.
Dope.
Total?
32.
32? Golden.
Another 29.
29 beats the DC. Caroline collapses. She nat one. The last leg. It's
I
like
can-
the gate is in view. You've gone out all the way around town to the far north, looping back around, and you're coming back in. You're coming up on like this 30-mile mark for the run, just ludicrous. And yeah, you like get in view. You come out of the forest to where now all the farmland is, and she just eats it. Her legs completely Gumby out. It's like the end of the marathon where the runners are just like baby deer.
Yeah.
And she just physically cannot move anymore.
Poor girl.
Zuma is just right at stride with you. She seems to have caught some kind of second wind and seems unbothered. And Aslo is tailing behind. He's tired, but seems like he's going to complete it.
Yeah.
No.
You know what we pick her up?
I'll pick up Caroline. Why don't you take him for like,
Another lap?
not another full lap, but like, keep him going.
Okay.
And I'll
Yeah.
just like,
Go back to look at Aslo. He's like, where else can we go?
What?
Where else can we go? Run's not over. Might be over for Caroline, but that's, you know.
South?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Lead the way.
Yeah. Zuma goes with you.
All right.
Caroline's out. It does not take much longer before Aslo is.
Like, how far did we get?
You get back into the woods, you get maybe another 2-3 miles.
Okay.
But it seemed like that was just
did he
kind
fall
of the
over?
straw. He doesn't fall gumbly, but he does have like that collapse moment, and it's super heavy breathing, and it's just like this. There, it's you know he's done, but you give him a little while to like sit around.
Yeah, I'll let him like walk around.
Maybe like some lunch or something like that, and he'll be able to at least walk back into town. You know.
no, you might make him run.
No, we're still running back and down. I mean, we'll take a break, but like we're gonna run.
All right,
back. We're
yeah.
gonna run
I'm gonna
back.
finish it.
We're gonna finish the run.
Cool. He takes a little break. How closely do you watch him?
Yeah, he's the one leading the way.
Well, like when you're taking the break, he pulls out some like little travel rations that he has. He's got like some beef jerky and some bread.
I mean, like
He's kinda
I'm just
nibbling on
imagining
that.
we're sitting around like a little camp in a circle, you know.
Yeah.
So like, you know, pretty decently.
Okay. Perception roll.
Okay. 28.
Nice. Yeah. As you're sitting around, kind of getting towards the tail end, he pulls out a little pouch and he pulls out some little lime green leaves, kind of like clovers, and he eats a couple of those.
What you got there?
He goes, "Hmm?
What you got?
Oh, it's a magewort. It grows in some of the damper areas a little deeper across the river. It's used. Animals don't like the scent of it. You can use it to kind of ward them off sometimes. But also, if you consume it, it just kind of helps with like an energy bounce back. You know what I mean? Do you want some?
Yeah, no, you should probably put that away.
Oh, okay.
Don't eat that. Not when we're training.
Well, but I can run farther if I.
Yeah, but that takes away the purpose of training. You push yourself to the limits to push your limits.
Do you know how cardio works?
100%. And let's go.
Yeah, he seems reinvigorated.
Damn it.
And yeah, you run him back into town.
Yeah.
And now that you've asked about that, you kind of have a couple little fleeting memories as you were jogging of him reaching into that pouch and snacking throughout the day.
Yeah. Okay. We get back. Imagine Zuma's with us.
Yeah. She's got this kind of smug look on her face as you get back. She's tired. She's absolutely tuckered out. She would not have wanted to have ran any further. But especially after that conversation, she's just kind of smugly standing around.
Yeah, I'm fine, dude. Yeah, let's go bring you back to Oozle. See what else he's got in store for you.
That's your whole day. That's a
That's-
30-mile run. That's your whole day.
There's not a lot of sunlight left, but if it's night training, I have Scout Leaf readily available.
Walking to you.
You guys head back to the Bailey. They all return. You guys reconvene kind of at the bottom of the day here. And we will be back after just a little 5-minute break. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.